So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really didn't feel like making this video here today. And it's not because I don't have anything left to talk about or because I don't love you guys anymore. It's simply because I felt so lazy. We've all been in this situation before, haven't we? We have something that we really urgently need to do, and sometimes we even know that we're gonna feel good while we're doing it or once we're done with it, but still we can't get our asses up from the couch and actually get ourselves to do it. So in today's video, I wanna share with you guys the 3 main reasons why we feel so lazy sometimes and what we can do to overcome it. Check it out. Reason number 1 is simply a lack of willpower. Now pay close attention that I'm not saying a lack of motivation, because motivation is a feeling just like happiness or sadness, and it comes and goes pretty much as it pleases. Willpower, on the other hand, is something that we have an actual influence on, something that we can train and develop. Much like a muscle, willpower is something that we can grow. As we all go through our days, we have to consciously make decisions. We have to work, we have to study, we have to cook food for ourselves. All these things take willpower. And over time, the reserves that were fully charged at the beginning of the days gradually become depleted. So that's the reason why it is so hard for us to do something that requires willpower by the end of the day. We already depleted all of our reserves. In order to increase our willpower reserves, we have to put ourselves continuously in situations where willpower is needed. So it's pretty much like going to the gym. First you go there and you're weak, and you start out with very light weights, but gradually, as you become stronger, you can deal with heavier and heavier weights. If you decide to actively put yourself in situations that require more and more willpower, you will eventually grow your willpower reserves. Reason number 2 why you feel lazy is your lack of good habits. See, at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I didn't even want to do this video today because I felt so lazy. But today is Saturday and I record all my videos on Saturday, every Saturday. There are no excuses, so if it's Saturday, I go and record no matter what. It's simply a habit that I have cultivated over months now. And the really cool thing about habits is that they require almost no willpower. So even if you have no willpower left, you still can do it simply because you have cultivated the right habit. And that knowledge can be a major breakthrough in battling your laziness. Because if you create the right habits around the things that you actually know you should do, but sometimes feel too lazy to execute on, then you don't even have that constant struggle anymore, whether you do it or not. Instead, it becomes something like brushing your teeth in the morning. It's not something we necessarily love, but we just do it without even thinking about it, and it doesn't require any willpower to do so. And reason number 3 for laziness is the lack of momentum. It is just so much easier to get things done when you are already in a productive mood. And you probably know that from your own experience. If you got up early in the morning, you went for a run, you took a shower, you had a healthy breakfast, and then you sit down to work, it is so much easier than when you sleep in, you then scroll through Facebook while still lying in bed for half an hour, and then you try to do something. A lack of momentum makes us lazy, and enough momentum makes us productive. So if you want to use momentum to your advantage and battle your own laziness, make sure that you create the right habits that support that momentum. I mentioned getting up on time, I mentioned exercising. All these habits are good habits and they can help you create that momentum that will ultimately drive you forward. If you then get your willpower, your habits and your momentum all work together, laziness really doesn't stand a chance. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, feel free to subscribe down below so you get more videos just like this one in the near future. Until then, talk to you next time.